What up? What up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, yeah. Make sure sound check is right. Sound check right. Sound check right. I don't hear nothing. Yeah, yeah. Make sure sound check is right. Yeah, we good. We good on the sound check. Happy holidays. Happy Memorial Day, man. Definitely gonna honor the fallen. I don't know yet, Keon. I'm about to get ready to go through them and see. Just getting on right now. Just getting on right now. Just getting on. Okay. It's a lot that goes into it sometimes, man. Sometimes you want to see how lineups are, see who's going to be in where, and who's going to get pitched around, and stuff like that. You know, sometimes people just throw the home runs in there and just hopefully it happens. No, sometimes pitchers are purposely pitching around these guys who can hit home runs. You know what I'm saying? Like guys like you might say Buxton. I mean, they still pitch it to him. I mean, you know, but if you pitch around Buxton, then you got all these guys, like, you know, shit like that. He said, I follow you and know your stuff. I'll tell you. Oh, bet. Appreciate that, man. It's definitely not easy, though. You know, it's not. But we here. And we here. We finna look at it. We finna go through it. You feel me? Let me check my other streamers, X, and stuff like that. Let me see if X is delete message using access free. I got a troll in the comments, man. 1 second, man. I'm gonna have to block this dude. I had to block something real quick. Oh, let me check my X. Make sure we working over on X, and we can keep it going. rolling on X. All right. So what I looked at so far, um, I looked at the Baltimore game, and um, I'll just pull it up. What I seen here was I feel like we do got Shane McClanahan kind of capped. Okay, he's been over 5 innings twice this season. Last time he started, it was against Baltimore. He did give up one bomb, 6 hits. He did have 6 Ks. I could see an instance where he can't get to his strikeouts, but remember, he is capped. He's only hit 90 pitches twice this season, so he's capped, right? I don't know how long they're going to have him capped, so that's always tricky. And then they just seen them. But as far as bats, Pete Alonso, I set Pete Alonso to the side. Yandy Diaz, I set him to the side. I didn't really feel like it was a home run or nothing like that. But I definitely do think he can hit. He can hit him, right? I didn't have to set Junior Caminero to the side. He's one swing away every day, so we know that, right? And that's what I set to the side for that situation. For the next game here, the Chicago versus Pittsburgh game, I'm gonna tell you this. Right? I didn't look, but I already know this, right? Um, it is, it is, it is Hap in Pittsburgh. I think he's from there. Hap in Pittsburgh. Yeah, he'll hit a fucking bomb there, right? Let me see. Ian Happ stats. Let me see. Stats in Pittsburgh. Chicago Cubs outfielder and Pittsburgh native. He's from Pittsburgh. Native. Wait a minute. Are they in Pittsburgh before I start talking crazy? Yeah. So, um, uh, he has a career active 34 game on base streak at PNC Park. In those games, he holds a strong 316 batting average, 405 base on base percentage, and a 505 slugging. Yeah. Um, Extra base hits. How about home runs? And let me throw the other P on there for him. Letters all over the place, man. He ain't playing, Dre. I ain't even been. I've been so pissed off with him. I hope so. But he ain't playing. He probably. I don't know. I ain't been watching him. Okay, so what did he say? Hap has a total of 12 career home runs in Pittsburgh Pirates. You can track all his current and past game logs by viewing it right here. Hap's player profile. He got 12 bombs in Pittsburgh. So, if he ain't playing, I don't know. If he is or if he ain't, I don't know. Right? Matter of fact, let me go over here and just take a look and see when's the last time he played. I've been staying clear away from my Cubs, man. I never get my Don't think he not on DraftKings. Well, let's see. I don't think the lineups probably ain't out yet, so we don't know yet, right? He's projected to hit cleanup right now, right? The weather we're looking at, the weather 74 degrees, not worried about no wind or nothing like that. Somewhere in this series, he's probably gonna do something, right? So like I said, he's got 12 career home runs in Pittsburgh. He's from there, okay? But on paper, how did he look? He didn't look like I wanted to bet on him, right? Michael Bush, and I put Michael Bush down. Now I got to put Hap down just because for that situation, but that don't mean go out there and bet on him, right? But he does. He is pretty hot in that ballpark. So I'll just add him to the list just because. And then honorable mention. What up, Ed? Honorable mention Cruz, but I mean Ben Brown has been good, man. But I did put Brandon Lowe on the list because he deserves to be there. Connor Griffin and not Connor Griffin. Nick Gonzalez, I believe, one of them. You could look at him for hits or something like that, but Brown's been pretty good. Carmen Milonsky, if you like to bet walks or something like that, you can look at his walks. You can look at his walks, okay? He's somebody that you can look at. You can take a look at his walks allowed. It's 2.5 in a lot of spots. He is a guy that will walk. You get a 1.5, man, you can only get the under on Onyx. But it is what it is, man. He's a walk candidate. And that's what I was looking at for those two. Buddy ass talking about he the best in the world. Yeah, okay. We gonna get his ass up out of here then, since you the best. Talking about oh my fucking God, we did it. Get your ass out of here. Hey, yeah, so that's where we at with that situation. I'm going over it right now. So I haven't even looked up the slate yet. So if you're around, you're around. If not, then you probably won't be. Yep. So next, but if I had to take a bomb from this Baltimore game, it would be Alonso. Alonso looked good. Now, good pitching matchup here. Like I said, I liked Bush. I put him on the list. I liked Brandon Lowe. If I had to take a bomb from this Chicago game, it would be Brandon Lowe. Right, his hard hit, his fly ball, that shit was looking great. Right, but you do have to take pitching into consideration. I haven't made my mind up. Chicago White Sox and Minnesota. Of course, it's the top dogs. You got Montgomery, Murakami, and then you got Buxton on the other side. Of the three, it would probably have to be Buxton for me. When you're looking at Anthony K right here, this is Anthony K right here versus righties. 11% K rate. He's given up 6 bombs. He's got a 9% barrel. And then this Buxton on top of that. He can pretty much hit a home run off the best of them. But I kind of filter this at home. And then he still looks, he's still giving up. He only gave, of his 6 home runs to right-hand batters, Anthony K, he's only given up a home run at home to righties once, okay? So as you can see, 1 home run to righties at home, and then I take the home situation away, it's giving up 6 bombs to righties, right? And Zebby Matthews, he does have good K stuff. He's a strikeout candidate today, you know what I'm saying? But when you look at the lefties here, okay, yeah. So the lefties, Chicago White Sox lefties, those are the ones you probably want to target. And you want to see who's going to be in the lineup too, okay? So this is about full season right here. It's a lot of strikeouts right here, full season. We know Montgomery is in there, going to be in there. We know Murakami is going to be in there, and we know. Good morning, Pat. Happy Memorial Day, man. Straight up. We know Montgomery's going to be in there, and then you got Andrew Benintendi. If he's going to be in there, he's got a 30% K rate, and then you just want to see who else is going to be in there. If Kalinic's going to be in there, he's a home run or a fucking strikeout, one or the other. Right? Go sit your ass down. But that's full season. I could go back and bring the last 3 weeks, and pretty much the same old song. So Antonasi, he doesn't strike out. But, these guys are strikeout candidates. I would have to I was supposed to put his name down. I forgot. So let me go in and get his name up there. Zebby Matthews. Got to be 6.5. His strikeouts, 5.5 in places. Oh, Novik. What is this? They give you plus money on a 5.5. 6.5. What are the lines? It's got to be something I'm missing, or then it probably isn't. But let me take a look at FanDuel and see what they got this line at. 5.5 at plus money. Damn, that's a gamble right there. Golly, that's a good gamble. I'll probably go over and nothing on that shit. Let me see. I did kind of look at it. This is the last 30 days in general. White Sox #1 in striking out overall versus right-hand pitching. But when I flip the home switch there versus righties versus home, then they come down to 9th. Last 30 days with a 115 WRC plus. And then when I come to last 14 days at home, Chicago White Sox are 20th. They just cracking the bottom third with a 147 WRC plus. There are times Zebby Matthew can get hit. I'm just trying to tell you that right now. But Chicago White Sox, I'm pretty much still trying to figure them out. But what I can say is these bats, the righties bats, I'll just show you. The righties bats here, they don't look too good versus Zebby's pitch mix here. You do got a 50 hard hit for Vargas and a 37 fly ball there. Some of these guys here will strike out. Zebby Matthews' strikeouts don't look too good versus righties for some reason. It's interesting, right? 7% K rate. That kind of could give a bump to the righties. Shit can be confusing as fuck, right? So I just don't know where I want to go. Chase Meredith. We're gonna have to see who's gonna be in the lineup. This is kind of confusing. It kind of gets confusing sometimes. These pitcher splits. We do know he took 100 pitches last time out. That's good. 6 Ks versus Houston, 5 Ks versus Miami. His strikeouts in that 5.5. He can strike an upside nerve, right, and just go out there and get busy on your ass too, right? Because I've seen him do it. I can go back to last year. A few times he's done it last year. Well, I probably guess not. Or it could have been a year before. Highest strikeouts he had last year was 9. 9 versus the Yankees, 9 versus Kansas City. Whatever. Long story short, he's capable of hitting that 5.5. He just got to dodge those lefties. If he dodges those lefties, he can go out there and have himself a game today. And lefties being Montgomery and Murakami, right? Because those guys can get him in trouble. And speaking of those guys, Murakami likes that fastball. He's got 9 bombs, 10 extra base hits on the season. Of those 9 bombs, 6 of those 9 home runs came off the fastball, which Zebby Matthews has given up. He's given up what? 7 home runs. Hold up. I'm tripping because that was last year. Or was that just in general? Okay, lefties. This is his numbers versus lefties right here. A 42% K rate, right? 42%. 42% K rate. And like I said, he is throwing that fastball. It's going to be the best. If you get all these lefties in there, you could just go in there and start counting strikeouts down on the lefty side. 42%. He's sitting there ass down, straight up. Only had two outings though. But he's got good stuff. He's got good stuff. But he can get himself into some trouble too. Spent too long talking about a game that I went over. Milwaukee, St. Louis. This is where I ended up at, and I was running. Jackson Churio. I was running him through the ringer, right? So I like Jackson Churio, right? So sometimes I have to. Let's go to the righties. So first of all, they're going up against Matthew Liberatore, 373 batting average, 5 bombs to lefties. You know what I'm saying? Pretty good red to lefties. And then, boom, you look at the righties. To give him up 4 bombs to righties. Da-da-da-da-da. So, Jackson Churio, in the little time that he's been back, he's got a batting average of 357 on this pitch mix, 55 hard hit, 22 fly ball with a 33% K rate, and a 19% K rate for Liberatore. I'm not too much scared of that. Historically, William Contreras and Andrew Vaughn have hit lefties well, so that's somebody you can look at as well. But Jackson Churio, he hasn't played that many games, right? And sometimes I tend to flip over and go see what's going on. What happened last year? You know what I'm saying? So last year the top 2 pitches was the changeup and the fastball. These are last year's numbers right here where you see, and he was going off, right? He almost batted 400 on both of these top 2 pitches. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is with that situation. So, you know, I like the spot for him. You know, sometimes I have to go back to Savant and, you know, just take a look at some of the expected numbers and stuff like Liberatore versus right-hand pitching. His pitch right here, the fastball, he's got a 291 batting average. Expected batting average 318. Slugging, expected slugging, so launch angles, so on and so forth, right? And then sometimes I come right back and I'll do the same thing for the batter, right? And I'll go up here, Jackson Churio, take a look at him, 14% launch angle, go bring him in. It's a lot to look at before you really want to pull the trigger on some of these guys. We got enough data, right? I come here, go to pitches, go to lefties, bang, right? He's only played limited right now this season. He's got a batting average of 5,500, but of course he's only played a couple games. Go back to last year, 400 batting average, expected batting average 285. You know what I'm saying? Slugging the old school way, right? So his numbers look really, really good. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that versus at least the top 2 pitches. So, you know, this shit can be a lot. You know what I'm saying? If you're really, really, really trying to dial in, you know what I'm saying? That shit could be real tiresome and shit like that. That's why when I get done with this shit, I wrap this motherfucking computer up, slam that motherfucker down, and I be gone. You know? And it's a lot you got to do. And then you're dealing with 30 teams a day at the on pretty much average, you know, 15 games a day. So Jackson Churio is somebody I like, whether it's hits, runs, and RBIs. Liberatore, he can give up runs. You know, Milwaukee, you got to know your personnel. Milwaukee is they nitpick you. They steal bases. They manufacture runs. And that's where hits, runs, and RBIs come in at. You know what I'm saying? He's given up 4 runs in 3 of his last 5 games. Then come down here, 4 runs here, 4 runs here. He's given up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 runs or better 5 times this season already. So he can get hit. And, you know, it is what it is, right? But at the end of the day, take what you like, leave what you don't. Like I said, Andrew Vaughn has historically hit lefties. Gary Sanchez has hit lefties for power historically. And Will Contreras has hit lefties as well. And Bowers on the other side look good. I mean, you look at DVP. Yelich looked pretty good versus these guys, versus him in DVP. But at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. Flipping over. Now, that's as far as I've gotten, okay? That's as far as I've gotten. I haven't even looked at the St. Louis side, which I'm getting ready to do right now. And then you got Jacob Mizorowski on the other side, where he's got 47% K rate to left. He's sitting there ass down, right? But to righties, he got 30% K rate too. So he's been off the chain. At this point, look, I mean, damn. He's got 7 Ks or better in every game this season, except for one. So, you know, Jacob Mizorowski has been off the chain. I don't even want to look at these motherfuckers' bats because I don't even want to bet against them. Yep, I'm not even trying to get in that mud. I can give a fuck what they do. I don't care who hit them. I don't want to bet against them. I don't want to bet against them. He's given up 4 home runs and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in 6 straight games. He hasn't given up a home run. I think we got 15 games today. I probably want to, you know, save my breath here. I will look at the strikeouts though, right? See where we at. Jacob Mizorowski is a righty, right? Yeah. Last few years I haven't been targeting St. Louis for strikeouts, so kudos to them. But right now, last 30 days, they're in the middle of the pack with a 120 WRC plus, right? That's crazy. Last 14 days, St. Louis 17% K rate, 114 WRC plus, 313 plate appearances. Then last 7 days, St. Louis. 18%. Let me just take a quick little draft through though, just to take a look here. Jordan Walker. Ivan Herrera, hard hit and fly ball is up the last 2 weeks, of course. Only 15 plate appearances, but he's coming off a game on the 23rd. He tripled on the slider, singled on the sinker. I'm not even finna go there, bro. Straight up, I'm not even finna go. I'm gonna take another little look at the lefties the last month, but I don't think I'm about to get there at all. Straight up, with no Burleson. 2 weeks. Burleson. Damn. Burleson hard hit last 2 weeks. Hard hit 81, fly ball 58. Damn. Wow. JJ Weatherholt, he's only 1 for 13, but he had been hitting the ball hard. Damn. Burleson, what you been doing, sir? You're going to see that fastball 55% of the time. Interesting. Fly ball, ground ball, ground ball, fly ball, fly ball. Fly ball, fly ball. I'm not gonna let them trick me out. My motherfucking shit. I'm gonna just keep it moving, man. Straight up. What the fuck is this boy's strikeouts? St. Louis. Mizorowski's strikeout sitting at 8.5. Golly. Sometimes I just gotta leave well enough alone. What was his pitching outs? 18.5. You probably get plus money for that. Do I think he goes 18.5 with these guys? I don't know. I got time to think about it. Kansas City, New York Yankees. Weather-wise here, we have 83 degrees. Jackson liked the strikeouts for Waka. Um, they are striking out versus righties a lot. Um, last 30 days, New York Yankees 7th with a 102 WRC plus. Last 14 days, Yankees number 2 with a 75 WRC plus, indicating that you can probably get there on their pitching outs as well. I don't know what his pitching outs will be looking like, or his strikeouts is sitting at 4.5 at minus 150, juiced up. And Walker's pitching outs are sitting at 17.5 plus money if you like the over. Taking a look at Walker right here. He's at six innings and one, two, three, 4 straight games. The 5Ks, he's hit this number in 1, 2, 3, 4 for every game except for 2. If you want to go get that and use it for a parlay piece, you need to go get it now. Or if you want to tease it down, whatever you want to do, I can care less. But if you want those strikeouts for him, you need to go tease it down. You can get it, tease it down now if you want to. So we'll take a look at these Yankees, which the Yankees ain't been hitting. And, it is what it is. But we're looking at the lefties here. Walker's giving up 3 bombs versus these lefties. He's got a 32 fly ball, 3 bombs, whatever. Full season, Ben Rice looks good. 16 extra base hit, 10 bombs there. He's throwing that fastball 33% of the time, followed by that changeup 33% of the time. And Ben Rice has been letting that motherfucker fly. 6 bombs on that fastball, 3 bombs on that changeup. He's been looking great. Okay, but Walker, he's been throwing it really, really good. Okay, so what I can do here, I can go right back here. Team versus pitcher. Go to New York Yankees. Take a quick thing. 1 for 6. Ben Rice is 1 for 6 versus him in his career. That one was a bomb. Rosario 2 for Judge 4 for 26. Goldie has a bomb. That Judge 4 for 26. How many strikeouts did he have? This is going back to what? It's not showing me strikeouts. I know he done struck his ass out, so I ain't even finna go deep off into that like that though, man. Straight up. All right, so yeah, so I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna have interest in Ben Rice either way it goes. Let's bring it in here. Do me a favor, drop a like on the video so let me know I ain't doing this for nothing. That'll be fire. I don't care where you at, what platform you watching it on, or whatever the case may be. What's up, Kayla? Yo, Kayla Junior, what's up? 14% K rate for Ben Rice. Last month, Ben Rice. Last month, 5 bombs. Hard hit is there. Grisham, 8% K rate. Bellinger, 10% K rate in the last month. Let me see something real quick. One second, y'all. I got one to go real quick. My fault, y'all. I'm not even finna. All right, so let's go back to where we were. All right, so Ben Rice continues to look good. Last 2 weeks, 4 bombs. I mean, the boy looked good, man. Straight up, man. Golly. 2 bombs on that fastball, 1 on that changeup. Barrel's there. Man, hard hit is there. Yeah. I mean, regardless of regardless. So I'm gonna put him down. Um, he's one of those candidates for sure. Last 7 days, Grisham is 6 for 10. Jazz 4 for 10. 4 for 8. Mm. He's 4 for 4 on that fastball. Last 7 days, Trent Grisham. Um, Jazz 3 for 6 on that fastball. He's throwing a good fastball and a good changeup to lefties though. As of late, I mean this season. So that's the situation there. Flip to the righties real quick. Judge, Goldie. I don't want nothing to do with none of them. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want nothing to do with that shit at all. Let me keep it moving, man. I'll flip it over to the Kansas City boys there. Will Warren. To righties, he got a 30% K rate. To lefties, he's got a 24% K rate. Oh, on the road, to lefties, his Ks go down, and it looks a little bit worse on the road to lefties. To righties on the road, he's still pretty cool, right? So on the road versus lefties, we'll take a look at that since that's probably his worst split. And we'll see what they do, right? I know he's pretty much a fastball heavy guy. He's given up, 2, 3, 6 home runs on the season. He's faced KC, gave them 11 strikeouts back in April 18th. All right, so, man, Cags he looks so good at times, and I know what he can do, and it's just been so frustrating, man, straight up. He's throwing that fastball 40% of the time. This is right in his wheelhouse. This is what he likes. He can't strike out, man. This is numbers on the full season, man. But man, 5 extra bases, 3 bombs on that fastball. He's 14 for 35, slugging 700, 97 extra velo, 20 barrels, 68 hard hit. The sinker, he hits it pretty hard. 101 average exit velo on that sinker, so he knocks the fuck out of it. He just hasn't been able to convert it. And then the changeup, he's 6 for 13 this year. He's given up 4 bombs on that fastball, and he's pitching his worst to lefties. As you can see, this is the pitcher's numbers right here. His Cags got to be in play here. This is full season. I'm bringing it into like the last 5 weeks. Cags. Wait. Let me fix that back again. I'll put 1 right there. So yeah, Cags 14 for 45 last 5 weeks. 4 bombs last 5 weeks. Will strike out. Vinny. If lefties get a bump, you could definitely look at Vinny, but I'm stalking Cags right now, man. I got a love-hate situation with him. Last 3 weeks, average exit velo is 103 on his pitch mix. He has this is the last 3 weeks right here. Pretty much if he ain't striking out, it's green. It's green. He's a laser candidate, right? He just can't lift it out of that. This one right here on the 16th was a fastball laser, 113. You know what I'm saying? 104, 113, 108, 103, 111, 101, 114 was not a fly ball. These were line drafts. Let's see something real quick. And this is what needs to happen. It needs to get that launch angle up, man. Got to get that launch angle up, bro. Straight up. It's only a 6. You need to be around this 15 or better, where Bobby Witt is. You need to get that launch angle up, bro. And then you off to the races. All the power and everything is there. But, if you don't want to take him for bombs, what has he been looking like lately? Hit right here, no hits. Hit right here, no hits. Two hits, one. So, I guess he just got to get that launch angle right? It's just a ticking time bomb, right? And he will strike the fuck out. Straight up, he will. Hard hit, and the fly ball is starting to come around in the last 3 weeks. But, it is what it is, man. That's 2 weeks. Whatever. So, I would, man. 100% hard hit in the last 7 hits. He's trying to go. I can't say nothing. He's trying to go. He just can't get it out of that. That's all. He's trying to go. This is last 7 days. He's trying to go, but he just can't get it out. So if you think he can go today, that's anticipation. That's what we do. That's what we try to predict. Try to predict that outcome. Let's look at the righties. Bobby Witt definitely looks green most of the time. Last 2 weeks, Bobby Witt's 9 for 28 on this pitch mix, 70 hard hit, 45 fly ball. That looked pretty good. I know he's fastball heavy. He's throwing that fastball 41% of the time to him. Last 2 weeks, Bobby Witt hadn't looked that good versus the fastball, but the exit velo was there, not the barrel and not the average. He's throwing that fastball 41% of the time to rights, and it looks good. He can get hit hard, though, but it looks good. 167 batting average. Hey, that's pretty cool there. He's got a 31% K rate as well. Bobby Witt, 26% K rate in the last 2 weeks. Whatever, right? 2 teams that just haven't been hitting how I've expected them to hit, especially Kansas City. They fucking lost. They jacked so much money. For me this season, it's crazy work, but it is what it is. What's up, J Mac? What's the deal? If I one bat from this game, it would be Rice. Who would I like to go? Caglione. Shit. Who would I like to go? Michael Walker is in an okay strikeout spot. That 4.5, you can get it as a parlay piece if you want it. I don't mind it. And I just don't know what to make of Kansas City, even from a strikeout perspective. I just sometimes over the years I have been biased because I had never really targeted them for strikeouts. But the last month, Kansas City Royals, bottom third, 97 WRC plus. Last 14 days, Kansas City Royals, bottom third, 75 WRC plus. Maybe it feels like maybe you could probably look at some pitching outs for Will Warren. If both of these teams gonna continue to be ass, you can look at both pitchers props. Truth be told, I don't know what Will Warren's pitching outs are gonna be. Shouldn't be 18 because he's only hit that number 3 times this season. I say 16.5. We could take a look. I got a feeling it would be probably 16.5. Michael Walker's pitching outs are sitting at 17.5. Probably a parlay piece, maybe. Novick, you can get it at plus 121. And then, like I said, matter of fact, let me go back over here and make a note of that. I don't mind that play. And then go back to Kansas City Royals and take a look at Will Warren. His strikeouts are sitting at 5.5. He's pretty much over this number pretty much most of the time. And his pitching outs are sitting at 16.5. And I can't talk you off that, man. For me, it probably would be I don't know, man. It probably would be over or nothing. Who knows, man? I'm just trying to cross some, you know, trying to bring a little bit more flavor to the situation. Cincinnati and uh, uh, New York Mets. The Dolo's he's been ass, man. Nolan McLean, somebody who I liked for outs and stuff like that, but lately he's been getting hit, right? So 3 runs here, 3 runs here, 1, 3, and 6. 6 versus Washington. I stayed away from the Washington in that game because they did look like they were ready to give up. I mean, they were ready to. At the time, Washington was kicking ass at the time, right? And that's what it is with that situation there. But what's his home run jackpot? I gotta look into that. And I got 7 unread messages at work. Cut it out, man. Y'all got to be crazy. Got to be crazy. It's the holiday. I'm not reading no messages. Okay. McLean strikeouts. The pitch is gonna be there. Okay, let's see. Lodolo. 3, 4, and 5 earned runs since he's been back. Okay. Well, let's take a look at New York Mets bats. New York Mets, since we see what we see right here. Lodolo. So 14% K rate, 12% walk rate, slugging, ISO, and everything is up right now. I mean, he hasn't corrected it in 3 games. He's getting another chance to correct it today. One thing I can see right here, full season, that these righties right here not striking out that much. Looking at Bo Bichette, he went through his little thing lately, last week or whatever the case may be, a couple bombs and shit like that. Can he keep it up? Otherwise, Bo Bichette averages look terrible. I wouldn't have never expected that. Mark Vientos does not have a home run on his pitch mix. And I'll just bring it into lately. See what you have done for me lately. Last 3 weeks. Mark Vientos. Darius says Soto. Mark Vientos, 70 hard hit, 21 foul ball. So, what I will say here, Mark Vientos, 100 average exit velo, 83 hard hit, 30% K rate, Bo Bichette. Yeah, 2 bombs, 2 extra base hits. Fly ball looks okay. No strikeouts. So he's got to be in play at least for a hit. And then don't forget, Lodolo to righties, all this red, it's going to have to, I ain't going to say it's going to have to, but bump to the righties, man. With him pitching so bad versus them, kind of like bump to the righties, okay? Even if they don't look good on paper, you might be able to find something. You know what I'm saying? Last 7 days, Bo Bichette 2 for 4. Those 2 were home runs. As you can see, his averages, they look bad, but he lifted a few of them up out of there, right? So, I don't know if I'll go there or anything like that, but it is what it is. Going over to the lefties here, Lodolo, you look ass versus lefties too, okay? So lefty-lefty matchup. Soto, full season for Soto. He's only 6 for 32 versus this pitch mix. The fly ball is there. Hard hit is pretty decent, but Carson Bench, he don't strike out. I mean, he's a hit candidate. You know what I'm saying? Carson Bench, one home run for Soto, lefty, and it hasn't came within the last month. So in the last month, he doesn't have a home run off the lefties. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So you can look at this game in a multitude of different ways. If you can't find out the bats and you really think that these guys are going to hit him, and we only got a total of 7.5, maybe you can look at maybe the Mets team total or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You'll get the Mets team total at what? 3.5. You think they can put up 4 runs on this team? Then there you go. At minus 142, you might be able to find a better number some other place. Do you think maybe if I pull up DraftKings here and go to MLB and go to um, this game here and come back here and take a look at team props, and you can take a look at home runs, right? This Cincinnati Reds, you think they're going to hit one home run as a team? You can get the over as a parlay piece. The New York Mets, you think they can hit one home run? You can get it as a parlay piece, right? So it's a lot of different ways that you could figure things out. Okay, it's a lot of different ways. A lot of different. You can see home runs, but you don't know who the fuck gonna hit them. Then you can do shit like that. So flipping over to the Cincinnati side of things here. And like I said, Nolan McLean, he's a pretty decent pitcher. He's been getting hit as of late. 4 bombs to lefties, to righties. He's given up 2 bombs to righties. Looks like he's pretty lights out versus righties. 35% K rate to righties. And, you want to take a look at them righties and see how many righties going to be in the lineup and shit like that, right? So, versus this pitch mix full season, he's not striking out that much, and Spencer Steer's not striking out that much full season versus this pitch mix. But if we bring it in, the last 4 weeks or something, take a look, then Sal Stewart, 4% K rate. Spencer Steer, 7% K rate. So as we can see, those guys not striking out much versus this pitch mix. So that's a plus. It's a plus for them, right? So the sinker, he's throwing 48% of the time. Sal Stewart, he likes the sinker. As you can see, he's 10 for 37, batting 270. He's got more pitches down here that he likes. The only thing about what I don't like is this pitcher is throwing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 pitches at 10% above, and that can kind of get weird. He's showing an ability to be able to mix it up a little bit, right? I generally like to target. Now, this sinker, he's throwing that sinker no matter what. He's throwing that motherfucker at 48%. And then you see, this is the pitcher's numbers, right? How good they are throwing those pitches. So he's been pretty decent. As you can see, as you can see right here, he's looking good. You know what I'm saying? Versus righties. So, you have to take pitching into consideration. He's going to be the guy that's going to be out there the most. He's controlling the tempo. So don't ever forget about pitching because, it is what it is. Last 2 weeks, Sal, 7 for 16, batting 438 on this pitch mix. I can take a look and see what's been going on here. And he's got 2 hits on the sinker, 2 hits on that sweeper, 2 hits on that curve, 1 on that cutter. He's been like, hey, no matter where you go, I'm there, right? So, just looking at this, it's like Sal is probably, I ain't going to say a bomb or nothing like that, but he's like the one that could at least looks like he can get a hit off of him for the righties, right? And then it just might be a situation where, hey, you probably don't even want to fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't even want to fuck with it, right? Because looking at this guy, he's looking good, You want to, so it is what it is. I'll flip to the lefties here. Take a look at that. But Sal Stewart, like, man, you want to play phone tag, you want to play tag, it look like Sal Stewart can probably hit him straight up. Now, he does have a 26% K rate to lefties, which is hefty as well. And he's giving up 4 home runs to lefties. So that's probably where he's giving up the most of his power at. And these lefties, Ellie De La Cruz on the season, 30%. TJ Friedl, 24. Nathaniel Lowe, 29. Will Benson, 34. High-ass K rates, right? That's full season, though, so it is what it is. What is he throwing? Ellie De La Cruz, the sinker, 35% of the time. Fastball, whatever the case may be with that. So that's full season. We'll see what's been going on as of late. Last month, Ellie De La Cruz 20 for 56. That's really good. That's pretty good. And if Ellie De La Cruz could figure out this 31% K rate, his average would be higher than that. So with the 31% K rate and he's batting 357, that's an improvement. That's an improvement. What the fuck has been going on right here? So 5 for 11 on that sinker as of late in the last month. 6 for 25 on that fastball, 2 bombs. What's up with you, fam? So I mean, it is what it is. He says Ellie or JJ. JJ Bleday. Nathaniel Lowe. Either that, or you could take a look at pitching. You know what I'm saying? I looked at some of these totals, and it's a decent amount of totals with 7.5, 8s and shit, right? So it's not a lot of high totals. Ellie, hard hit, fly ball is there, right? Definitely. If I'm looking for a bomb, it would probably, yeah. If I'm looking for a bomb, it would have to be Ellie for me. Ellie, no, wait a minute, who the fuck is that? That ain't Ellie. Oh, that's Nathaniel Lowe. He's been hitting this lately. Let's take a look at some of these strikeouts and shit. There's a lot of strikeouts here. I need to take a look at that. Let me see. Pitcher props. Lodolo at 4.5. McClain at 7.5. What about pitching outs? McClain outs 17.5 at a parlay piece. I couldn't talk you off of that. And I just don't know what Lodolo is going to do. The books got him at 17.5. The books think he going to, let me see. He ain't got there yet. Obviously, the books think he going to pitch good versus this Mets team. Now he's been ass, but I know deep down in there somewhere he's. I used to love targeting Lodolo. Lodolo used to have that shit for me. Let's take a look at how they've looked versus lefties. Let's go left hand pitching. Let's take a look at these Mets. Last 30 days, the Mets 20% K rate, 86 WRC plus. Last 2 weeks for the Mets. Middle of the pack striking out, but that's 24% with a 116 WRC plus. Tricky ass game, wild ass game, man, straight up. Last 7 days for the Mets. Only 67 plate appearances. Well, we went through it. How about the righties? Let's take a look real quick. Cincinnati, what y'all been doing? Cincy, 10th is striking out 102 WRC plus last 2 weeks. Cincy, 12th, 90 WRC plus. 7 days, Cincy, 4th in striking out. Okay, so, I mean, at this point, if you want to take strikeouts, I think you've seen what you need to see, or what you could see, whatever. But looking at pitching outs for McClain, even as a parlay piece, is interesting, right? Do I think he can go 6? I think it's interesting, man. It very is. It really is interesting. Even if I want to use it as a parlay piece, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. If I want to use it as a parlay piece, let's see, McClain. His pitching outs. 2 of his last 3 games he's gotten there versus Detroit and Arizona. It's possible. That's all I can say. It's possible. And then, you know what? Some of those bats we had, who we were thinking about, I don't have a definite on the Mets side, though. I ain't gonna lie, I don't. But Cincinnati, I will tag in. Cincinnati, I will tag in. Who was that? That was Stewart and Ellie, right? Bang. And as of last 7 days, Nathaniel Lowe have been making a little noise. Pitching situations is very interesting. Arizona and San Francisco. Okay, Landon Roop, uh, Merrill Kelly, right? Um, and like I said, no matter where y'all at, man, drop a like for me. Let me know I ain't doing this for nothing. At the Facebook, X, YouTube, wherever you at. All right, wherever you at. Because I'm on YouTube as well. As well as X this morning. I'm on YouTube and X this morning, okay? So, you know, I used to have the time to do this every day. I don't have the time to do this every day. I stream every day. I have to stream I have to go through the motions at work. Now, as we can see, versus lefties, Merrill Kelly hadn't been looking good. And versus righties, Merrill Kelly ain't been looking the best either. So we'll take a look at the San Francisco boys. And they've been hitting as of late. Shout out to them. But Merrill Kelly, the last 3 games has been better for him. It's given up a home run in 2 of the last 3, but 96 pitches, 7 innings versus the Mets. He went 4 games versus Colorado, shocked the fuck out of me. Then he went 6 innings, 3 earned runs versus San Francisco. Now he's going to see San Francisco again. That's the thing. The rematches, I don't like that. I don't. Matter of fact, let me go back again. What did he do? He gave up a bomb. See, I don't like them rematches. It's hard to tell who wants to get back the most. So, Rafael Devers. I don't like this ballpark either. But for bombs, I don't like this ballpark for bombs. We got a 7.5 over under here, so I guess at the end of the day, though, that changeup, Rafael Devers do not like that changeup this year. So far, he's only 2 for 17 versus that. And then that fastball, he's 4 for 18. He'd rather that fastball. I mean, he's 15 for 58. He hasn't looked good on his pitches. He might be getting better, though, the pitcher. Let me see something real quick. What pitch was that? The changeup, 43% of the time. Let me filter out that changeup. See who likes it. Pretty much nobody, really. You like Smith, Devers, or Diamonds? Pretty much the usual suspects. Now, this is only the changeup. Now, Devers, out of his 2 for 17 on that changeup, he does have a 92 exit velo, a barrel of 11, hard hit, and a fly ball, could be better with a 5% K rate. So that's not all entirely that bad, right? You add that in with, the way that he's been hitting the cutter and the way he's been hitting the fastball, and you couple that with the fact that the changeup, he just haven't gotten the changeup to do what he wants it to do. Because at the end of the day, this is the changeup only I'm looking at. He's on the full season. He's only got a 5% K rate. So he's not striking out on it. So when I add the rest of the pitches in, he's got a 35% K rate in total, which means he's striking out on all the rest of the shit probably more than he's striking out on the changeup. But the changeup, he can't catch it right. He's only 2 for 17. So, it is what it is, like I said, right? So I could probably show you that in a little bit better depth right here if I was to go here. Let me see San Francisco Giants here. And I would go to, let's see, curveball, sinker, and then hit Rafael Devers. And I could probably go to pitches here and kind of show you this a little bit better right here from a batter standpoint. See the 5% change on the changeup that he's throwing, the pitcher's throwing, he's got a 5% K rate right there. But the fastball and the cutter and the curveball is shit. 46% K rate, 31, 50% K rate. He's striking out like a motherfucker on all that shit. So when he catch that, he'll be, yeah. So I'm just showing you. So it is what it is with that situation, right? He can get that motherfucker. He just ain't getting it right. He ain't getting it. He ain't getting it right. So I'll bring it in. Last 3 weeks, Devers 14 for 43. Reyes, we know he can hit with the best of them. You know, you could look at Reyes for a single or something like that, or a couple singles or 2 hits or something like that. But you know, shit like that. That's how when you like them. Devers, 35% K rate last 2 weeks. Reyes, no strikeouts last 2 weeks. Gilbert, 10% K rate last few weeks. Devers, overall, 99 ex velo last 7 days. 66 hard hit with a 41 fly ball. Not too shabby. Going over here to the righties here. Merrill Kelly has a 21% K rate to the righties he's giving up a 288 batting average to righties, right? If you don't know how this, I mean, it is what it is. I ain't even finna say it. Let's just keep it moving. Off the bat here, Casey Schmidt, of course. A couple days ago, he went yard twice, and in back-to-back games. Take a look and see what he's throwing real quick. So Casey Smith is pretty much fine with all his pitches. This is the pitcher right here where he's throwing that slider, and then his fastball, the sinker, he has a batting average of 400 on both of them. And then the slider, you can look at who likes what, right? So I could bring it in a little bit more. Last 5 weeks, stop there. Casey Smith, 296 bombs in the last 5 weeks for him. Keep it moving. Last 3 weeks, Willie Adames, he popping up in the last 3 weeks. 20 for 55, 6 extra base hits, 3 bombs. We can stop right there, take a look and see where he's been, how he's been. Willie Adames, the top pitch he's throwing is slider. He's 0 of 6 in the last 6 weeks from that pitch mix. I could pump it back up to the full season and see what he's done. He's only 3 for 17. I could bring it back down to where we were last 5 weeks. Taking a look there. Joey says, Brandon, yeah, he let Brandon Lowe look pretty strong. It's hard, even though I have him on the list. Even though Brandon Brown is pretty good at pitching, I'm still thinking about going to Brandon Lowe. So Willie Adames, Casey Schmidt, 40 fly ball, 14% K rate for Casey Schmidt, looking pretty good. Last 3 weeks, Willie Adames, 20 for 55. Casey Schmidt, 51 hard hit. Rodriguez. Last 7 days, 3 bombs for Willie, 3 downs for Schmidt. Harrison Bader, he's been hitting here and there. Okay. Smith, Adames, Bader. They need Chapman to come to the party. Chapman ain't been striking out, but he ain't been getting that lift on the ball. That 61 ground ball rate is not what's happening. The usual suspects here, for sure. The usual suspects. Flip on over to Arizona. Landon Roop. Landon Roop has been okay, right? 1 bomb to righties. 28% K rate to righties. 59% ground ball. That's very important. Very important to righties. And to lefties, 26% K rate. He has been walking some lefties. 1 home run, 50% ground ball. Fly ball is pretty down. So, he's been pitching okay, right? Taking a look at his overall, he got hit for 5 runs here, 4 runs there, 4 runs there. Low, Buxton, Monotaka. Okay, I feel you. Yeah, definitely. Monotaka, yep, all those guys. Yep, as long as Monotaka don't strike out, because he's going up against somebody who got some decent strikeout stuff. But, it is what it is. I can't talk you off any one of those guys. So, Roop. Strikeouts been up and down. Not really, but they've been there. What is this strikeout? Let me see. Arizona versus righties. Where the fuck are they at? Arizona. Boy. Okay, right here. Bottom third. Last 30 days, 97 WRC plus whatever. Whoop-de-doo. Right. Arizona. Okay. Bottom third. Okay. Ketel Marte, last 8 weeks look good. He likes this pitch mix, huh? 11% K rate for him, 12% K rate for Perdomo, 10% K rate for Vargas, and a nice 16% K rate for Carroll. So it's got to be something that he's throwing probably a lot of one pitch, right? Not what I expected, but he's throwing 3 pitches. So the sinker, changeup, curveball. Marte is loving that sinker. Let's get a little curious, right? Let's go team versus pitcher. Let's go Arizona Diamondbacks, and let's take a look. Nobody got bombs off him. 1 for 6, 2 for 6, 2 for 4, 2 for 7. Arenado don't strike out. He's 4 for 6. Okay, just wanted to take a look there. Arenado, where is he at? Okay, he might be hurt. I don't know. All right, so last 6 weeks here. Marte, no striking out. These are usual suspects too, right? Perdomo ain't hitting like we need him to, but these guys here, these top 4 guys right here, that's not striking out. That means they can be pesky. What about lately? Last 4 weeks. Okay. Corbin Carroll, 8 for 25. Okay, Ketel Marte. Corbin Carroll, last 4 weeks, hard hit has been up. All right. Interesting, right? Marte and Carroll, they starting to warm up on the same timing, right? So last 2 weeks, 15 at-bats. Carroll, Marte, 2 extra base hits, no bombs, and no strikeouts. Carroll, 3 extra base hits, and yeah, be on the lookout for his triples, man. When you get a spot for him and you like it, sometimes you got to sprinkle on that triple. He just hit a triple the other day, but Corbin Carroll's been smacking the fuck out of that sinker. 5 for 7 as of late. He's batting 700 on that as of late. He looks pretty good. And Roop, he looks pretty good as well. What I think about Junior is every day. I'm not betting him. He's a one swing away every day, bro. He's just somebody that I can't put past a home run. No, I can't put past a home run. I think he can go a lot all the time. A lot of the times. I did like Yandy. I put Yandy down instead of him. Only reason I put Yandy down is for maybe a hit or something like that. I probably still won't end up betting him, though. I probably still won't. Marte, Carroll, those guys look good. Marte, Carroll, those guys look good. These are guys we know they're not going to get pinch hit for, platooned, or nothing like that. Those guys look okay. On the bomb side, I don't know. But if I'm looking for hits and stuff like that, I don't mind Carroll and Marte. Definitely the ballpark. Not my favorite ballpark for home runs here, though, for sure. Nolan Arenado, he don't strike out. And then you got Gabriel Moreno don't strike out. Now remember, it was the 4 of those guys over there that didn't strike out for the lefties. And then you got 2 more righties over here that's not striking out, right? Now, you got two guys over here in Arenado and Moreno not striking out. You want to see who's in the lineup, okay? Because then you want to take a look at Root strikeouts. Like, okay, so if these guys not striking out, you probably want to take a look at Root strikeouts just to get a grasp on what his strikeouts is, whatever the case may be. Landon Root, his strikeouts are sitting at 5.5. Whew. Seems like it's doable. But I have to see that lineup, man. Straight up, I have to see that lineup. I would have to see that lineup. Straight up. Arizona versus righties. We just looked at it. See, Arizona down here, 18% K rate. Then that's the last 2 weeks. Last 30 days, Arizona, bottom third. Down here, 20% K rate. Right? Like, I don't know. Is he getting his Ks or what? Last 7 days, Arizona, 19% K rate. I don't know. Is he getting his Ks or what? I don't know. Does he walk folks? I need to take a look at that too. Because if you ain't striking out and you forcing walks, so he don't walk folks. Okay, so he does have a 60% ground ball rate right there to righties, and he's got a 50% ground ball rate to lefties, and he's walking lefties though. So did a pick Jordan Walker, Buxton, and Belo. Nice. But he is walking lefties here. And Marte in the green and walks. Perdomo in the green and walks. Corbin Carroll in the green and walks. So it's a lot things you can look at. It's multiple things you can look at. Landon Rupert's pitching out sitting at 17 and a half. When you got guys that don't strike out much and can force the issue, then shit can get kind of muggy. But last time these two teams played, which was the last time they pitched, he did hit his pitching outs, and he did not hit his strikeouts. He only had 3 strikeouts. The last time he pitched was on the 19th versus this team. He did not get his strikeouts, but he got his pitching outs. That's an indication of, okay, I'm inducing ground balls and shit like that. And, I'm getting their ass to, I'm not getting him to strike out, but he's going up there pitching good. So how you want to look at it? I'll be kind of cautious on those strikeouts, you know what I'm saying? And I probably would look at his pitching outs either over or under, but who knows? Who the fuck knows, right? That was a lot, but that's how. Then you get your pen and paper and you start writing that shit down, analyzing that shit, man, straight up. Seeing where the best play at. Okay, Cleveland, Washington. Zach Littell, and then you got Tanner Bybee. We know who Zach Littell is, what he does, and all of that, right? One of the hardest teams for me to gauge is Cleveland, but Zach Littell can be iffy at times as well. 2 earned runs here, no earned runs, 2 earned runs, no earned runs. One thing about Zach Littell is he can give up the bomb, right? But manufacturing runs, he's been, because look, San Francisco gave him 8, Atlanta gave him 6, and then the rest, I mean, if you want to count this New York Mets 4, but other than these 3 games back to back here, 3 earned runs, 1 earned runs, 3 earned runs, 1, 2, 0, 2. You know what I'm saying? You can look at strength of schedule or competition or whatever case may be, but he will give up a bomb. He's done it last year. He's repeatedly doing it right now. But manufacturing runs could be some. He's been okay as of late. I'll just put it like that. Now, this year, a whopping 12 bombs versus lefties. Look, last year he's given up, versus lefties, last year he gave up 16 bombs. He already there right now, and it's halfway through the damn season. So he's given up 12 bombs to lefties already. So we'll take a look and see who we're targeting. Right off the bat, I'm looking at guys. I mean, now, they can run out a lot of lefties over here. Manzardo, Ramirez, Chase DeLauder, Rocchio. They can run them out there. So somebody's going to smack his ass today. I'm going to tell you that right now. I need to take a look. I need to take a look at the weather. It's good luck finding out who, though. That's what we're going to try to do, but good luck. 67 degrees. Probably still want sneaky like Angel Martinez. That's taking him yard before. Bet. Thank you. Glad you said taking him yard before. You said, bro, who your best team to win? Yeah, I ain't got all the way through, but we'll see. Best team to win. It looks like it's a few unders I could probably entertain, but still going through the motions, man. Still going through the motions. Park factors. No, ballpark. No, let's go team versus pitcher, and then let's go. Well, it's Cleveland. Martinez 1 for 3 with a bomb. Jose Ramirez 4 for 11. Stephen Kwan 1 for 6. Yeah, I don't bet too many games though, bro. I don't bet too many games. Of the games I just went through, let me see though. Of the games I just went through already, That's a whole different beast picking winners, man. Brian, what's up, Brian? Jacob Rizarowski's K's line being 8.5 is criminal today. Yeah, St. Louis, they don't. They don't. And for me, sometimes that shit just it's no. Even if I do think he gonna get there, sometimes it just don't be enough value. It's not enough. You gotta do too much. You gotta do a lot. 9Ks. Even though I think he can go sit their ass down, maybe, but we went through it, man, and it I could see him getting 8. Hey, he could probably go up there and get their ass. He could probably get them ass. But the value, though, is it there, man? Is it a play, man? I don't know, man. You might be able to look at his pitching outs if you think, in order for him to get, no, I ain't going to say that because I done seen people get 9Ks but not get their outs. So it's just something you have to just wrestle with. I think the lefties looked a little bit better versus him. So, it is what it is. Yeah. But Cleveland, so let me see what he's doing. Let's look at Jose Ramirez for right now. So it's fastball, splitter, slider, sinker. All of that shit. He's giving up bombs on all that shit. He just got a bomb problem. Okay, so now, like I said, he's got a home run problem. But because like I said, you could look at his, it's a possibility they still probably don't come out here and put up a lot of runs on him. Because look, of course, he give up bombs like that, you're going to give up a decent amount of runs. But other than these first three, this run right here, 8, 6, and 4 earned runs he's giving up, Milwaukee, 1 earned run. I know motherfuckers was pissed. He's not, people not manufacturing a lot of runs on him or as of late, okay? And he's not getting a lot of pitches either. And remember, keep an eye out for the openers. That makes me because he gets an opener as of late. He's been getting an opener. So let's take a look and see if we got any openers here so far. So Zach Littell, he'll have an opener, right? So that's one thing we got to watch out for. Somebody's going to come out there and pitch an inning or two. See, that's the shit I don't like, right? I don't like that. So that guy's probably going to see if he goes 3 up. He's going to see the opener will see Bazana and whoever this is, Ramirez and DeLauder, right? And that's how that'll go, right? And then right here, I think you got Castillo coming out first, and then Bryce Miller to follow, right? So it's like a few different pitch mixes you want to look at. So that kind of throws me the fuck off, right? So it's a strong possibility that Zach Littell won't see nobody, and he won't see his first batter until like Kyle Manzardo and Schneemann and shit like that. We just got to see what the lineup's going to be at, right? And looking at this lineup right here, the projected lineup, and how bad he is versus lefties, he's giving up 12 home runs to lefties already. The projected lineup has 12 lefties in it already. This is the projected lineup. Every motherfucker in there is going to be coming from the left side. So they out to get him, right? But we're going to see. We're going to see who's going to come out. We're going to see who's going to come out because the lineup is not confirmed yet. Sorry, though. I'm going to bring it in what you've done for me lately. So DeLauder, and like I said, for me, I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking for that guy that's gonna crack the fuck out of him. Straight up, I ain't getting ready to lie. Last month versus his pitch mix, Delauder got a 6% K rate. Ramirez is 5 for 36, and Bazania, he's got a 7% K rate. Rocchio has 11% K rate. Stephen Kwan, 4% K rate in the last month. Last 2 weeks, Bazana, a lot of hits there with 1 bomb. See, I like Martinez and Manzardo for the Cleveland game. Okay, okay, bet. Martinez and Manzardo. Okay, can't talk you off of that. Mm, these are some of my least bet on guys here. Now, this kid here, I can definitely take this kid for a hit. Bazana. He just hit a home run yesterday. Shout out to him. He might be warm. You might be able to go back for a bomb for him. He hit a home run yesterday. Chase DeLauder, I like for him to hit, at least hit, but it is what it is. One of them motherfuckers going yard, straight up. Manzardo probably be that guy, you know. I don't want too much to do with the righties, and I never do, because they too unpredictable for me. I'll flip on over to the Washington side of things. We got Tanner Barbie. He said, yeah, Cleveland is hard to bet on. Yeah. We got Tanner Barbie here. Tanner Barbie, 2 bombs to righties. He will give up some hits to righties. Barrel is pretty low, right? To lefties, he's giving up 5 bombs. Barrel is kind of okay. So we'll start right here with the lefties since those are the guys. James Wood, man, this is full season. Of course, he's going to be pretty green. Bam, James Wood versus that fastball. 10 extra base hits, 5 bombs, 20 for 50. That's pretty nice there. I'm going to just bring it on in some, though. Month. CJ Abrams, last month. Top 2 pitches. Da-da-da. Tanner Bybee, 25% K rate. Tanner Bybee. CJ, James Wood, Dylan Lau. So CJ Abrams. These guys are all over the place for me. CJ Abrams. 3 for 8. This is his exit velo log. Last 7 days. It's the fastball for him. What's the total in this game? Over under 8 in this game. And they got Poulin coming out. So what I'll do here, I'll flip the script real quick. I'll come over here. It's Cleveland Guardians. And then I'll change it to Poulin, lefty, and just take a quick look here. I'll go season here. Rocchio 8 for 26 on his pitch mix with 2 bombs. Jose Ramirez got 2 bombs. This will be the opener right here. Poulin. He'll be the opener. He'll come out there for so Jose Ramirez, 12 for 32, full season, looks pretty good, 787 slugging on it, 4 bombs, 5% K rate. Average extra velo, pull barrel, pull air. Jose Ramirez. Wouldn't that be something if he come out there and smack the fuck out this boy the first time you see him? Rocchio looked okay on both pitches, right? Rocchio won't see him, though. I'm looking at guys at the top of that lineup like Ramirez. Who else? Rocchio as a lefty, he's batting 320. Wait a minute. Yeah, he'll have to come up now, but he ain't going to see him. So, Jose Ramirez won't see him. Manzardo has the possibility to see him. He's got a bomb on his pitch mix. Chase DeLauder, 10 for 31. Yeah, I like Chase for sure. For sure. Because this is the opener. He might hit that opener. And if I flip it to Zach Littell, Chase DeLauder look good right there too. 16 for 60, batting 250. Even if it's HRRs or hits or something like that, I like him. All right. Okay, so Washington, I don't know, man. You know, man, right now, I just can't figure it out, man. Let's keep it moving. Philly, San Diego. Randy Vasquez, man. Randy Vasquez. Historically, he pitched his worst to lefties, but he's been okay at times, man. Randy, he's been okay. Way more than I thought he was going to be. More than 3 1s twice this year. He's been okay. Philly, what they've been looking like versus righties. Philly just been scratching the surface, man. Eighth last month, 82 WRC plus, eighth in strikeouts. Schwarber, Machado. I gotta see. Oh, Machado. I like to take Machado against a lefty. Oh yeah, Luzardo for sure. I ain't gonna say for sure, but yeah, I like to take Machado versus lefty. So there you have it. He's definitely got a shot. Philly. What about the last 14 days versus righties? Philly. Number 1 in striking out. So 30 days they 8th in striking out. Last 2 weeks versus righties, they in 300 plate appearances they are number 1 in striking out. 57 WRC plus. Okay. What do we got a strikeout prop for? Let's see. Philly. You would want Schwarber to be in the lineup too. He can strike out once at least. Randy Vasquez. This lineup's at 3.5. That's enticing. 3.5. Even the parlay pace is definitely enticing. He's over this line in every game except for 4. Interesting. Randy Vasquez, huh? No Ks. See, I would hate that shit. Motherfucker, you come out there and you don't get no Ks? Oh, man. I guess you might as well go ahead and do me like that, man. It ain't worse than the day last week. The Grom and he pitched versus Colorado. Soroka. That's crazy, man. That motherfucker shitted on my pockets. I had ladder Soroka. That was crazy. He hadn't got nowhere close. I was like, damn, man, they just fucked my money all the way up. But it is what it is. Randy Vasquez, Brandon Marsh, Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber got 10 bombs on this pitch mix. Schwarber, look at his log. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at all them strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of his last 11 on this pitch mix has been strikeouts. So he can't strike out or hit a bomb, right? So, I mean, I ain't even got to look at Schwarber. I need to look at Marsh with this 12% K rate. So the fastball, he's throwing that fastball 36% of the time. He's 18 for 44, batting 400 on that. The cutter, he's batting 500 on that. The curve, oh yeah, he might be. He's gonna be hard to get rid of here. And then Bryce Harper, 3 singles in a row on this pitch mix as of late. The fastball, he's 11 for 26 with 5 bombs. Yeah, Marsh and Harper look interesting. He's been sick lately. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Schwarber has. Yeah, for sure. Harper. 11% K rate. Marsh, 14% K rate. Last 3 weeks. Bryson Stott, 18% K rate. 6 extra base hits, 2 bombs. Stott comes into the fold the last 3 weeks. 6 for 18 on that fastball, 2 for 5 on that cutter, 2 for 4 on that changeup. Somebody you might want to look at for hits or something like that. He's not entirely, this is the pitcher here, he's not entirely lights out on his pitches. So you know it is what it is with that situation. His ground, no, that's Luzardo ground ball as high as hell. Marsh and Harper, we know they good on the pitch mix. Okay, last 2 weeks. Harper, last 2 weeks, 8 for 20. And last 7 days. Harper, Stott, whatever. So Brandon Marsh cooled off a little bit on his pitch mix, 1 for 6 in the last 7 days. Harper is pretty much keep on moving on. He's keep on keeping on. Righties. These are probably the ones to strike out the most here, the righties here. And they ain't looking like shit. Look at that. I think Machado might be the play. Maybe Alex Bohm. Well, I'm looking at the righties right now, and they're not looking like shit. Look at all this. But I guess as we bring it in a little bit closer, we might see something. But I'm not forcing anything. We still only got an 8 over under in this one. Last 3 weeks. Look at that. All that red, man. Straight up. And then Trey Turner, Garcia, prime strikeout candidates. That's crazy. Last 7 days. Alec Bohm, last 7 days, 66 hard hit. Fly ball is down, no bombs, no nothing like that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe stick to Schwarber or whatever the case may be. Don't know what Randy Vasquez pitching outs are going to look like. If he can keep these guys down, it look like something he could probably hit this pitching outs in some shape, form, or fashion. He's over this line in what? Probably 50%, a little bit over 50% of his games. Right here, he kind of like been going over, under, over, under, over, under. So today might be an over day if you want to just play around with it. But I could see instances where he could probably get there. What is how many pitches has he been throwing? 74, 79. What happened? He pitched efficiently, I guess, versus them. I don't know. He could be an outs candidate. He could be a strikeout candidate. Who knows? Flipping on over to San Diego, Luzardo. Luzardo versus lefties. He's got righties, 283 batting average, 4 bombs, 44 ground ball rate. Flip over to lefties there. Left on left, 1 home run, 60% ground ball rate. That's pretty cool there. So Jackson Merrill, I don't know what to say about Jackson Merrill here. I'm probably not betting him. But the sinker, he's only 3 for 8 versus it. So, he's throwing it a lot, though. Let me see what he looked like versus that sinker last year. Last year, he was 9 for 30. Whatever. I don't even want to. I'm going to just flip over to the righties. Luzardo, 4 bombs, 283 batting average, home run per 9 is down. Barrel is down. All right, 30% K rate. Versus lefties, I'm quite sure San Diego adds versus lefties as a whole, as a team. We'll take a look real quick. Last 30 days, San Diego Padres 10th in striking out with a measly 74 WRC plus. That's bad. Last 14 days, San Diego Padres 7th in striking out, only 100 plate appearances, but a 62 WRC plus is just so sad, right? So, if I found a bomb candidate in here, of course, but other than that, Castellanos been guys you could target versus lefties. Machado, Laureano historically, but man, these motherfuckers been so bad versus lefties. It don't make no damn sense, man. Nobody's got more than one home run versus lefties. It's just ain't been looking good. Machado here. I mean, I'll bring it. That's the full season too, man. I'll bring it into last 3 weeks or something. That shit look crazy. I don't want to do nothing to do with that. Let me see. So let me see. San Diego Padres. No, that's the Pirates. San Diego Padres here. Um, Luzardo strikeouts in at 6.5. His pitching outs. He's over his pitching outs in 4 of his last 5 games. His shit got to be. It's got to be 18.5. Let's see. You get 17.5 from Machado at minus 166 a parlay piece on FanDuel. Don't know what they got him at on DraftKings. Let's see. Minus 150 parlay piece on DraftKings. Zazardo. I kind of don't mind. I mean, ain't no kinda. I don't mind. I don't matter it. I mean, I don't mind it. The numbers are pointing there, and that's all I can ask for, right? Strikeouts. Strikeouts could be there. Should be there. Could be there. You could probably take them separately. You could probably find a book. You can run them together and get you some plus money. But it is what it is. I mean, as far as pitching situation for both guys, you just don't want to get Luzardo. You don't want to bet Luzardo on these days right here, right? 6 earned runs. Or you don't want to bet him on right this day here, 8 earned runs. Or this 5 earned runs. He's up and down, man. He's up and down. But at the end of the day, I mean, motherfucking the numbers point towards he should be able to get there. His outs at least he should be able to get there with 40s and with 50 with a 60 WRC plus versus lefties in the last 2 weeks. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I have to look at everything because I don't just bet bombs. I definitely don't just bet home runs. I have to, so that shit. I get my home run parlay in, my couple straights, and I'm gone from that shit. That shit ain't finna drive me crazy. All right, an undeniable home run in the process. I found something like that in the process. Then okay, I'm fine with it, right? Kumar Rocker. I don't know what to think about this. I'm a kid. Let me see. He gave up 6 to Seattle, 2 bombs. Last 2 games, he's given up 2 home runs apiece. First 3 games, he hadn't given up any home runs. Ime. Welp. Kentucky. Texas. Texas ain't been looking good. So it is what it is. Let's look at Texas. Nemo, Peterson. Slider, 57% of the time. He's only given up 1 home run on the slider. It's getting hit, though, 273 batting average. 1 home run on that fastball, 1 home run on that changeup. Is he starting to implode? Back-to-back games with giving up 2 home runs. Brandon Nemo. Slider. Who likes that slider? This is what I want to know. The pitch that he's throwing 57% of the time. Nobody likes that. Let me take a look at it again. Put the slider up there by itself. Peterson is 6 for 18 on that slider. How about last year? Who can hit that slider? Nemo had 4 bombs on it. Evan Carter was 6 for 13 last year, but hey, of course, that was last year. I'm hunting this motherfucker here, man, but I guess. All right, so bring it in real quick. Last 3 weeks. Jock Peterson, 11 for 24, 64 hard hit percentage, and fly balls at 29. Evan Carter's only 4 for 21, 47 hard hit, 38 40 fly ball, 11% K rate. All right, keep an eye out on Evan Carter. Last 2 weeks. Jock Peterson, Ozuna. 68 hard hit for Ozuna, 8% K rate. Let me take a look at the projected lineup here. Cleanup. Ozuna projected to hit cleanup. Jock Peterson, leadoff. Leadoff bomb. Evan Carter back there. Okay. Jock Peterson. Last 7 days. Nemo. He's got a bomb within the last 7 days. 75 hard hit, 50 fly ball. I ain't too much worried about that strikeout. 6 for 8, Jock Peterson, 2 extra base hits, 42 hard hit, 14 fly ball. Not worried about that. That's the last 7 days. Ozuna, 6 for 11. 3 hard-ass singles in a row. 99, 99, 98. What's the total to this game? Over under 8. Crush your soul when they come with that low ass over under. But I've seen a lot of 8s today, man. A lot of 8s. And then the Rangers can definitely be fool's gold at times, man. Straight up. They can be fool's gold. Josh Young. Now, he's got a 30% K rate to righties. Last 3 weeks. Ezekiel Duran. 46 fly ball. Ezekiel Duran. What is he doing? Oh, he's throwing that slider 53%, and he only throwing 2. Duran. I gotta go back and look at that. Let me run it back and see who's hitting this. What was that? Slider? Yeah, let me put the slider in by itself. Duran is 10 for 19. And then Young is 7 for 16. What about last year? I guess. These motherfuckers fool's gold. A lot of the time, they fool's gold, man. Justin Foscue, where is he projected to hit at? I could have sworn I seen him hit a bomb the other day. 8. Hmm. Well, it looked like he's a little bit vulnerable to lefties there. He's giving up 3 bombs, hard hit to barrels and everything to lefties. And with Jock Peterson leading off, he's definitely got to be a candidate. I mean, 3 bombs on that pitch mix, and even if you're just looking at somebody to hit the ball hard, I would definitely look at a lefty. You know what I'm saying? Last 7 days, Jock Peterson 2 extra base hits, 6 for 8. Nemo 3 for 8. He's got a bomb in the last 7 days. Guys like that. We'll see how the lineup come out there, and you go with it from there. On the flip side, I don't know. I think Jordan is hurt. I don't remember. I believe he is. I don't know. I don't know. I think he is. I don't fucking know. Truth and tell. I could be, but Kumar Rocca, he's pushing his worst to lefties right now. Probably. But both of these teams, you see the walks here? Both of these teams, look, I may walking the hell out of lefties. And so take a look at the walks here. Well, he didn't walk anyone last game, but 3, 4, 3, 4. That's a lot of walks. It's a lot of them. So, sinker and that slider. Haven't seen that much of that. Jordan haven't seen that much of that. Braden. Cole. Flip to righties. 8, 4, 6. Flip to righties. %15 K rate for him. 63% ground ball rate for him, though, to righties, man. 53% ground ball rate. Sinker heavy. And then the slider. Okay. 50% sinker, I gotta put that in there by itself. Paredes. Smith, Paredes. There's a few guys on here that like that sinker, man. I mean, I ain't necessarily got to be for bombs, but he's throwing a sinker over 50% of the time. That's full season. What about the last month? Pretty much the same suspects. They hitting it, and this can give you the consistency of how they're hitting it. And then, the strikeouts on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that. Last 2 weeks, Christian Walker 3 for 7. So there's some guys in here that can hit that sinker. Can these guys hit this shit consistent enough to make a difference? I'll throw the rest of the pitchers back in and look at the last month. And despite them hitting that sinker, it's still showing up that, that's probably the only fucking pitch that they've been hitting. You know what I'm saying? So, good thing on their side is he's throwing it 50% of the time. But when you put the rest of the pitches in there, if he feel like, hey, I'm going to avoid this sinker, then he can cruise past these motherfuckers. I haven't been betting these motherfuckers. And I've been losing money on Jordan. So I just feel like, for me, Christian Walker pops out for a home run here and there, and then you just have to wait on Jordan type shit. But last 7 days, Christian Walker, Home run on the sinker, home run on the slider. And we know, I ain't gonna say how sneaky, but he has been hitting bombs this season. He could be one of those guys. When it all boils down to it, it's the same old song. Every once in a while, Christian Walker hits a bomb, and you just stuck chasing Jordan, man. Or you're looking at the pitchers in this one. And Kumar Rocker has been good. I mean, he's only given up more than 3 runs once this season, and he's been looking pretty good. He has, definitely. Jordan been having back problems. Okay. I got probably about 15 more minutes, I think. Let me see. $12:35, that first game come on. Let's see what we can do. Can we power through these last 3 real quick? Miami and Toronto. I think we got an 8.5 in this one. Yeah. 7.5 with Jansen Junk, Trey Savage. A lot of low total games. Trey Savage got that shit. Strikeout wise, he's got that shit. Righties, 34% K rate. To lefties, 24% K rate. Bring it back to righties, 12% walk rate. That's not good. He has strikeouts, 6 strikeouts or better in 4 straight. So that's pretty good there. The matching strikeouts probably come out at 5.5. Looking at the Miami side here, Trey Savage is throwing fastball 60% of the time. That's a lot. Let me filter that in. Fastball alone right here. Man, try to give a motherfucker a layup, and they still don't look that sexy. I ain't gonna lie. At least from a bomb cap standpoint, for sure they don't look sexy. Just a lot. It just feel like it's a lot of weaker bats here. A lot of this going on here. Don't see the most strikeout looking motherfuckers, but Norby and Morel, Lopez don't look like shit. I mean, you never know what happens, but even if you don't want to look towards the strikeouts, let's take a look and see what his strikeouts is or his pitching outs. His Savage 5.5 juiced up, and then his pitching outs are sitting at 15.5 juiced up. That'll be as a parlay piece. That'll be 16.5 in a minute, right? So let me rewind it back. That's another parlay piece if you want to get there. Rewind it back. He's went 6 innings only twice. 6 innings here, 6 innings there. The 15.5, 16.5. Right here, he went there. Tampa Bay, Atlanta. He gave up 2 bombs to Atlanta. Last 5 games, though. Last 4 games, he had been giving up bombs. And back-to-back games, he's giving up multiple home runs. But this feels like, I don't know, let's take a look at the lefties before I start making a judgment. Okay, now Hicks is somebody who he's probably got the most bombs on the team so far. He's throwing a splitter, 46%. Says Springers do. Yeah, I feel you. Splitter, 46%. Fastball, 41%. Interesting. So the splitter and fastball. Let me break this down real quick. Splitter. All of them pretty much will strike out on this splitter. Not hitting that well. All right, get that fastball up there by itself. Edwards loves the fastball. He's 18 for 52, 11 extra base hits, 2 home runs. I mean, a hit or something or no? It's just probably a stairway for me. Last 2 weeks. I don't know if Owen Cassie's going to be in the lineup, but it looked like he's been trying to do something. Uh, he's been, if he ain't striking out, he's been trying to do something. Because look, fly ball, fly ball, fly ball, high exit velo, fly balls. He's been trying to do something. He hit a bomb on that sinker in the last 2 weeks. He's got a bomb on that fastball in the last 2 weeks. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Who was that? That was Cassie? Yeah, so Cassie might be a low key one of those guys with 100 fly ball and 75 hard hit and 100 fly ball. That 100 fly ball, it just translate over to this, right? I mean, he's only got bat to ball a couple times, and 2 of those 4 have been home runs. So there's that. On the flip side, Toronto. Jansen Junk, 5 bombs to lefties and to righties, 3 bombs. Okamoto, guys just got to wait on him. 17% K rate, so I don't mind it. I don't mind him, but last 3 weeks though, Springer got 2 bombs within the last three weeks. Okamoto 1 bomb, 34% K rate. Fly ball has been there. Last 7 days, George Springer got 2 bombs in the last 7 days. Hard hit is up. Strikeouts is there. Okamoto 1 for 11, just red, man. Springer got 2 bombs. He's got a bomb off of the fastball and off of the slider in the last 7 days, so he's pretty much probably warm. And the sweeper, which the pitcher himself has given up 2 home runs on the sweeper with a 12% barrel rate. I can go back to 2025 and see what Springer looked like versus that sweeper. Springer looked good versus that sweeper. So Springer probably somebody you want to take a look at right now, for sure. Because like I said, he's 4 for 12, and he's 0 for 2 on the sweeper, but he's shown the ability to hit that sweeper for righties down to the last 7 days. You could look at somebody like Springer or Vladdy, maybe for hits, whatever the case may be. The hard hit percentage is up right now for him. He could be getting there. Now the lefties here, I mean, he's giving up 5 bombs to lefties. So I'll bring it in a little bit more. There's a lot of pitching situations here. You know, if them pitching situations come to fruition, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, it's 2 sides. It's 2 sides, man. You got pitching and you got the batters. You got hitters and batters, man. So you never know. Pitchers might win the battle today. Who knows? Jesus Sanchez, huh? Fastball 43% of the time, followed by the slider. Last 2 weeks, he's 5 for 9 on that fastball. Cracking the slider real cool. And the pitcher ain't pitching that good to lefties, as you can see. Jesus Sanchez has been playing some ball here. 50 hard hit, 40 fly ball. These motherfuckers will strike out, though, boy. Jesus Sanchez look okay. I'll go back to this thing real quick, and I'll filter in the fastball. This is the fastball alone. Varsho got 3, Jimenez has 3, Piñano he ain't struck out, whatever, right? Jesus Sanchez looked interesting. What can you say? As of right now, all right. It's a lot. It's still some strikeouts right there, though. And we got an over under 8 in this one too, right? Yeah, I believe so. Ass. All right. All right. Let me go to the next game, man. This looks like a spot where I expect the Dodgers to go off on this ass. Tanner Gordon just giving up 6 bombs. His fly ball is high as hell. All that shit. Just to lefties right here. Last time he seen the Dodgers this year, he gave up 3 bombs. That was April 20th. Um, hmm. Fastball 43% of the time. This the pitcher right here. He's just red all the way across the board, giving up barrel after barrel after barrel. This motherfucker here, boy. Wow. mm, mm, mm. So, but somehow he's got a 32% K rate though, to lefties at least. That's crazy. I guess. All right. Otani had been looking good at times. This is the last month. I don't know where Muncy been at, man. If Muncy's in the lineup, I hope so. Otani. Muncy, Otani. I mean, he's so bad against lefties. I mean, if you don't think they strike out, then they in play. That's basically sums it up. And his fly ball high as hell at 43. That basically sums it up, man. Straight up. Last 7 days, Otani been good as hell. But I bet him the other day for his runs and RBIs. He get nothing at all. So Otani, his last 7 days, 5 for 11, batting 455, 70 hard hit, 40 fly ball, 11 pulled there, 7% K rate. Teoscar, I can see Teoscar being of some service. And Muncy and Ha-Seong Kim and Freddie Freeman so far been striking out. But it's Otani for me, for sure. Or Freddie or a lefty. Bump to the lefties, man. He's ass, man, straight up. I'll take a look at these righties real quick. 19% K rate, no home runs to righties, 24% fly ball. He is giving up barrels to righties, though. Teoscar got 4 bombs. Pajes got 4 bombs. Will Smith got 4 bombs. He said, what's good? Do you get the bonus? No, I don't know. I ain't check. I had to see. Um, Last month, Teoscar 5 for 27 with a bomb in the last month. Pajes 2 home runs. Righties looking. Last 2 weeks, averages are down like a motherfucker for the righties. Will Smith fly ball is there. The fly ball is there though for these guys, but last week most of the usual suspects got a bomb except for Will. Last 2 weeks, last 7 days, Teoscar got a bomb within the last 7 days. Will Smith fly ball is up there in the last 7 days. A lot of missing pieces, but Tanner Gordon. One thing, so I'm looking at Tanner Gordon. He does got good strikeout stuff, at least to lefties. But bump to the lefties for me, right? I would have to target him, and with a lefty with numbers like this. Batting average is 377. He does have a 32% K rate. 800 slugging, 420 ISO, 6 home runs, home run per 9, 4.9, extra velo, 93, barrel rate, all that shit, man. So it would be a lefty for me, man. Otani, I don't know what his home run is, but I would probably look at these guys for hits, runs, and RBIs as well. On the Colorado side of things, is that Tanner Gordon going? I didn't think I seen Tanner Gordon earlier. Is just Tanner Gordon going for real? Yeah, Tanner Gordon. Ain't no fucking opener in nothing, is it? No. On the Colorado side of things, Emma Sheehan, that motherfucker. So Emma Sheehan, he's giving up 7 bombs to lefties. So you could also look at the lefties for these guys too. TJ Rumfield, I like TJ Rumfield, man. He's been, for hits and stuff like that. I don't too much bet him for bombs and stuff like that. He really likes the fastball, but the changeup, he's only 5 for 25 versus that changeup. Troy Johnston, another guy who could just go out there and get some hits. You know what I'm saying? That I don't look at for bombs. Last month, Troy Johnson, Jake McCarthy, TJ Rumfield, hit candidates. I don't know if I'll be going to any of these guys for bombs or nothing like that, though. Or possibly anything at all, right? The righties, even Sheehan is better versus righties. Only 2 bombs, 27% K rate. I don't like the righties. Hunter Goodman, he would be the home run candidate. These guys will strike out. I don't want anything to do with this team, though, truth be told. I ain't going to stunt and sit here and act like I do. But, if you just throwing some guys around, Hunter Goodman, he is a guy that can go yard. He can go strike out a lot, too. but he's a guy that can go yard. So last 2 weeks, none of the righties have a home run. So, I mean, it's Colorado, man. So it is what it is with that. Dodgers, all Dodgers for me in that situation. Last game on the docket. Wow, how long we been on? This is the one though, right? This is the one. At Sacramento, right? Small ass ballpark, right? If you don't like anything, you're gonna have to come over here and find something you like, right? Over under 10.5 here, right? What's the weather? The weather for this one is what time does game come on? I might come back and go live. Now I'm finna get to doing some, get on the grill and all that. So clear, partly cloudy, wind, direction. Oh, 14 miles an hour. Oh shit. Golly, man. This is it right here, man. This is the game, man. So you got Bryce Miller. What's gonna happen here is we're gonna get an opener here. More than likely that opener is going to be Castillo, I wanna say. Yeah, Castillo. They did this 2 or 3 times, and then Miller comes. So what I need to do is let me see. Let me check out Castillo. He's been asked. Game log. He came in. He opened last game. He pitched 2 innings, gave up 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. So long story short, he's coming in. And then behind him would be Bryce Miller. This would be Bryce Miller's third outing. He gave up 2 earned runs to Houston, 5 innings and 5 innings. Okay, 7 Ks to the White Sox, go figure. Now, what I will do here is, damn. All right, I'll go over here and I'll type in, I'll go over here and then I'll put in the Athletics. Since they're going to see 2 pitchers, they're going to see Castillo for about an inning or 2, maybe. So I'll put in Castillo's pitch mix here. And he's throwing a fastball, sinker, slider. To lefties, he's throwing that fastball 50% of the time. So I definitely got to take all this shit down. Look at that fastball by itself. And lo and behold, Nick Kurtz, he's got 4 bombs on that fastball for sure. He's crushing that fastball. McNeil loves the fastball, bro. McNeil loves the fastball. All right. Cortez, he's 11 for 28 on a fastball. Okay. Throw in a slider and change up for the lefties. Kurtz got 5 bombs. Cortez got 3. Butler got 3. Okay. For the lefties, bring it in a little bit to the last 10 games. Cortez batting 300. Jonah Heim, last 10 games for the lefties. Last 5 games. Cortez got 1 bomb. Nick Kurtz 3 for 9. Okay. And that's for the righties here. No season for the righties here. Shea Langoliers 6 bombs. Rooker 5 bombs. Two bombs for Zach. Last 10 games here. Rooker. That's 5 games. That's 5 games. Rooker 4 for 11 with a bomb. 8% K rate, 10% barrel, pull air percentage, home run fly ball. He was 06. It must have been a sinker. Yeah, the Rooker loves the sinker. Okay. Bangladesh Rooker has a previous home run versus which one? What pitcher? Which one? Because Castillo coming out for about an inning or two, and then Miller. I could go see though, but so now I'll go over here to Miller because Castillo was going to be the opener, right? So now I'll take a look at Bryce Miller, right, and how they look versus Bryce Miller here. So, Bryce Miller, how they look versus what he's been throwing. So Bryce Miller, Castillo, right? So Castillo coming out for an inning, maybe 2, but that's good information. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to see him. The top of the lineup, who you say? Bangladesh and Rooker, yeah, they're going to see him. They're going to see him. At least 1 through 3 batters. But what you got to understand and what you should know and what everybody else should know is that ballpark produces runs. That athletics at home and it's ping pong ball and with 12, 13, 14 miles an hour out. So if you don't like no game or you want to bet some hits, runs, and RBIs and shit like that, some bankroll builders, you should be able to get busy in that game. So, Kurtz. So he's throwing that fastball to lefties 50% of the time. Bryce Miller. And Castillo's throwing the fastball to them 50% of the time too. That's crazy. Slider changer. Let me see something. Slider changer. Okay, I guess. So they got that out the way. Last month. Kurtz will strike out though, boy. Golly. Righties. Shea Langoliers. Damn. Shea look good. Geloff and Rooker look good. Oh my God. That's full season. Damn. Look at Shea Langoliers. He's doing a fastball. Oh, you know what? I'm going to keep saying that. But at the end of the day, he only pitched 3 games. Let me go back. I'm talking about that fastball 50% of the time. He only pitched 3 games. I need to go see something. Bobby Miller. You like Cubs over Brewers? They don't play the Brewers today. I'm finna look at J-Rod next. Langoliers look good. Under strikeouts. But remember, they're not playing the Cubs. Let me see. pitches. Righty. Fastball, about 46% of the time. Last year, 38. Year before last, 37. So what's going to end up, he probably going to average out to throwing that fastball around 38, 40%. Cardinals is who they play. Absolutely. You're absolutely right, sir. You're absolutely right. So let me see. That fastball. Yeah. That motherfucker had a 23% launch angle on that pitch. He gave up 6 bombs on that fastball last year. 10 versus pitcher. Athletics. Bryce Miller. Rooker 3 for 13, Jonah Handful for it. Lawrence Butler 3 for 7. Nick Kurtz. Shea got 2. Shea 2 for 10 versus him with 2 bombs. It's Shea. It shows too because he looked good versus this pitch mix. Straight up. Shea got 2 bombs on him. Okay. So Rooker got 4 bombs on this pitch mix. Real pitch under. He shouldn't get that against the Cardinals. Yeah, for sure. Nice. Yeah, so I like Shea. I don't mind. I mean, these guys been playing a little ball as of late, last month. Shea, though, boy, God. 0 for 1 on the splitter. 33 barrel on that. That's like a first at bat type shit. Hope so. I'll tell you that. No striking out for these guys as of late. That's another thing I like, right? Especially in that type of environment. Now Shea last 7 days, he's 1 for 7. No striking out though, right? So a Rooker is 3 for 9 in the last 7 days with a bomb. Hard hit is down, fly ball is up. But I like the fact that they're not striking out. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Seattle, finish it off. Savali, 4 bombs for Savali, and to righties and to lefties. Savali, 5 bombs to lefties. Lately, Savali has been giving up home runs. The Angels, he gave up 3. San Francisco, he gave up 2. So right now, his last 2 games, he's giving up multiple home runs. They're facing Seattle. He gave up a home run to Seattle before. Lately, and 3 earned runs. Other than that, he's got 5 earned runs to the White Sox and 5 earned runs to the Angels. Other than that, he hasn't given up more than 3 runs. So the home run ball for him, if he's in the home run giving mode right now, then that's probably something we can definitely take a look at. So, man. Crazy work. Luke Raley got 9 bombs on this pitch mix. It's now up to minus 165. Yep. Luke Raley, fly ball is up there. Hard hit is there. He's throwing a cutter. Top pitch cutter. He's pretty good with the cutter. He's only got 200 batting average on it as he's pitching it. But Rayleigh's got 3 bombs on that cutter. He likes it there, right? He's throwing a bunch of pitches. Let me see something. Last year with that cutter, he didn't have no home runs on the cutter last year. All right, so he's got 3 bombs on the cutter. That's a good thing. Naylor not striking out. You want that. I like that for hits, runs, and RBIs. Naylor is 8 for 22 on that cutter right now. Last year, Naylor was 10 for 32 on that cutter and his pitch mix, so he likes it there. How about the last month? Naylor 16 for 46. Don't do that to me, man. Don't do that to me. I told y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all like I told y'all earlier. Uh, Ian Happ. Ian Happ has 12 home runs in PNC. He's batting over 300 in PNC, and his slugging is around 500 or 600 in PNC. Ian Happ is from Pittsburgh. Okay, but Bush looked good. Bush looked good, but those are that's the backstory there. Cubs pitcher, he's pretty good. I don't bet on sides a lot. I don't. Last 3 weeks, Luke Raley has 3 bombs on his pitch mix. Hard hit percentage is up, and his fly ball percentage is up. That's pretty cool right there, right? Last month, a bomb on that curveball, 3 bombs on that fastball. Yeah, that's pretty cool right there, for sure. He's a candidate. Anybody's a candidate in this ballpark, so don't get it twisted. Last 2 weeks, only 1 bomb for Luke Raley, but the hard hit and fly ball is there, and the K percentage is down a little bit. Yeah, but keep in mind, the wind blowing out, and anybody can hit a bomb in this park. Colt Emerson, 3 extra base hits, 75 hard hit, no fly ball, whatever. Flip it over to the righties real quick, and we'll be done. Savali, 4 bombs, 9% barrel there, right? Fly ball is up there, so you never know. This might be this. This might. Over the course of the last month, the hard hit rate for Mitch Garver has been there, and the fly ball for Mitch Garver has been there. But versus this pitch mix, he hasn't been converting them over to home runs, at least like he wants to. But he only got 1 bomb. What is he throwing? Julio is a 0 for 11 on that cutter. Sinker. Lately, look at Julio though. Lately, what he's been trying to do: 339 feet fly out, a ground ball, a 319 fly out, a 405 home run on yesterday, and then a 265 fly ball. So that looks like somebody's just swinging for the fences, right? Remember, wind blowing out, small ass ballpark, good weather, and anticipation, right? We see with the anticipation building up here, these flyouts and shit like that. That means he's trying to go. So, and you'll see that when I get down to his last 7 days, right? You'll see that when I get down to the last 7 days. So right now I go down to the last 3 weeks. Exit velo for Julio, 2 bombs last 3 weeks, 92 exit velo. The fly ball is there. The hard hit hasn't been there. Rosarina, no barrel, hard hit. Ground ball for Rosarina has been 80% like on the ground type shit. Last 2 weeks, exit velo, last 7 days. Why is it not showing the last 7 days? That's crazy work. But it is what it is, right? 2 extra last 2 weeks, 2 bombs. You want to see the last 7 days? Julio not striking out with the fly ball, the hard hit, the 2 bombs. You want to see the last 7 days? Well, here it is right here for you. About right here would be the last 7 days. And right here would be, 16th on up. So, it is what it is. What do I like? My home run candidates, if I had to take one, it would probably be Shea, followed by I like Rayleigh and Julio. Over here I like Shea and let me go over here. Let me go over here to the lineups. Work my way from the bottom here. I'm finna get out of here. I'm finna get out. We finna do a rundown real quick. Um, I like Shea, Rayleigh, Rodriguez. Between Kurtz and Rooker, one of those guys can go. Um, maybe Kurtz, but those are three guys I like there. Lefties get a bump here. Lefties get a bump. Lefties get a bump for the Dodgers. I like Otani. Hits all the way up to a bomb. I'm not fucking with Colorado, even though Sheehan's given up 6 or 7 bombs to lefties. So you could look at Colorado lefties if you feeling froggy. Remember, Castillo gonna come out first, and then Bryce Miller gonna come out second. Toronto, Springer looked like he's somebody who can go. I can't. Cassie, I believe last 2 weeks got a bomb. Got 2 bombs on the pitch mix if you're looking for power. Edwards is in play for a hit pretty much all the time. Hicks got the most home runs out of all of them on this pitch mix. Jock Peterson, if I just had to take somebody for a bomb, it would be Jock Peterson. Um, it's just hard. It's just hard to decipher through that Texas team. A lot of hits and stuff I can see. Check to see who's in this lineup. I think it's the sinker. Other than the sinker for the righties don't look like shit. I'm going to tell you that right now. So the usual suspects. Luzardo definitely look like he can hit his pitching outs and or his strikeouts. Randy Vasquez looks like he can hit his pitching outs, man. He got a low ass 3.5 K rate. I don't want nothing to do with these lefties, man. I mean, with these bats. I ain't even finna stunt. Schwarber, of course, he's a bomb candidate. Harper hits. Only a 7, or over under 7 here. Not even a 7.5. So I'm not trying to squeeze anything up out of this game. Lefties get a mega bump in the home run department. I'm not saying they're going to put up a lot of runs. The tail has given up 12 home runs already to left-hand bats. So whoever's in this Cleveland lineup, which I think there's probably going to be 9 lefties, good luck with trying to figure out who it's going to be. I mean, it could be Manzardo, Schneeman, DeLauder, Ramirez, whoever the fuck it's going to be. Good luck with that. I just exhausted myself trying to find the bat for Washington. C.J. Abrams just keep popping out to me. We only got a total of 8, a lot of low totals. Another total of 7.5 in the Arizona and San Francisco game. Marte, Carroll, Perdomo, Arenado, Vargas. None of those guys strike out versus Landon Root pitch mix. The last time Landon Root pitched, it was versus Arizona. He only had 3 strikeouts. His strikeouts are sitting at 5.5 right now. The next time he pitches again versus Arizona in a pitcher's ballpark. I never liked this ballpark for home runs. On the flip side, Merrill Kelly is the last 3 games he's been in form, looking pretty good. But I mean, lately, Adames, Schmidt, and Devers look pretty good lately, right? Devers is an interesting case as he was striking out on the top pitch the changeup. Devers is not hitting it the way he wants to hit it, but he's not striking out against it. All the power and tangibles are coming with it, but he's only 2 for 17. The rest of the pitches he's striking out. Don't be surprised if Devers don't go crazy today. Okay, he might go crazy. You don't have to bet bombs. San Francisco is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, ballpark in the league. Man, bump to the righties for Lodolo and lefties. Lodolo is just haven't been informed. We do have a 7.5 over under. Vegas is smarter than me, right? Vegas is smarter than me. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Straight up. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Ellie De La Cruz and Sal looked good. If I had to take home runs, it would be coming from one of those guys. Probably Cruz, then Sal. Caglione looked good. For some reason, he looks good every day. I ain't gonna lie. The worst, the Will Warren's pitching is versus lefties, probably on the road. And Bobby Witt looked like, he looked okay. You can look at him for stolen bases if he can get on. If you think he can get on, you can look at Bobby for stolen base. Jackson like the 4.5 strikeouts for Walker. The way the New York Yankees been playing, I couldn't touch off his pitching outs either. I like them both. Don't mean I'm gonna bet it. Ben Rice, home run candidate. Jacob Mizorowski, strikeouts like we've been saying all day, kind of high. Churio, I like Churio. Okay, I don't know about home runs, but I like Churio. Hits, runs, and RBIs. I think we need to take a look at the team total for Milwaukee and consider it. Um, Vaughn has historically hit lefties good. Um, Mitchell and Contreras has historically hit lefties good, and Yelich has good history versus Liberatore. I think Burleson was somebody I didn't mind betting on, but I just gonna stay away from the St. Louis Bats. St. Louis Bats, all this shit. St. Louis Bats might come out here and beat up on their ass or put up some runs. You might be able to squeak past the over, but Mizorowski has been lights out. Murakami is a bomb candidate along with Montgomery. Um, Zebby Matthews got a 40% K rate to lefties in a small amount of games. He can't sit their ass down. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lefties. Now you can go back, count the lefties, add the strikeouts, and then do your thing if you like to bet Zebby Matthews, because like I said, he's got a bunch of strikeouts in this lineup, and most of them are lefties. He got a high K rate to his lefties at 40%. You could probably look at his K rates today. But Zebby Matthews does have the ability to get his ass lit up too. Byron Buxton, definitely a home run candidate for sure. Brandon Lowe, probably, if not the top looking versus the pitch mix, like clearly looks good. You know what I'm saying? He will strike out. Other than the strikeouts, he looks like a top home run candidate for the day. You have to stomach O'Neal Cruz. He did just hit a bomb. He could be a candidate, but I've had better luck betting on Brandon Lowe. But you got to take pitching into consideration. Ben Brown is not giving up a lot of, fly balls and none of that shit. But if you want to look past that and say, fuck Ben Brown, you can take Brandon Lowe. He's a home run candidate. I told you guys, Ian Happ in Pittsburgh. He's from Pittsburgh. He's got 12 home runs in Pittsburgh. He hits the ball pretty good in Pittsburgh, right? But he's not somebody I would have picked off pitch mix. Who looks good to me is Bush looked good to me, right? Bush did. So it is what it is. We still got a 8-run total, and I don't like this Pittsburgh ballpark either. McClanahan is interesting because he's capped, right? So last time he pitched versus Baltimore. He's capped. I wouldn't mind if he wasn't capped. I'll be all over his pitching outs. If he wasn't capped, I'll be all over his pitching outs. Kevin Arrow is one swing of the bat away every day. Diaz, I did write him down. He looks like a hit candidate, man. He hits or maybe HRR, but we do got rain here and stuff like that, so it's kind of mucking things up. Alonso, he does look like a home run candidate today. If I'm taking anybody from this game for a bomb, it would be Pete. Yep, and that sums it up. That sums it up. Brandon Lowe is spooky because Ben Brown is him. Yep. Lowe just needs a fastball down the middle. Yep. How about I got 5 minutes. How about an HRR lay or something like that? A home run lay. A home run lay would probably be a home run lay. I'm about to go ahead and start plugging in now. And they giving you plus 486 for him. Man, what a matchup. I really like Jackson Churio today from a batter standpoint. I ain't say a home run. Buxton, Murakami, Rice. I like Ellie, Sal, and Ellie. Casey, Casey Smith, Raphael. Ooh wee. Probably Manzardo. It's gonna be hard pick. I think you know what you could probably bet three. You might take a swing if they plus 400s like Jose Manzardo plus 400, Delata plus 500, and probably Angel. Maybe I might bet all four of those motherfuckers. One, two, three, four. If one of them hit at plus 500, I still can be in the green. You know what I'm saying? I can bet all four of these. If any one of them, Delata, Manzardo, and Ramirez at plus 400 or better. If one of them hit a home run and I bet them all straight, I still will be in the green. I still would be in the green. Yep. Bryce Harper, Schwarber 269. Walker, Springer, and damn, Otani only 222. They crazy as hell. Godly. Freddie Freeman is plus 421. I don't know who the fuck. Oh, Shea Langoliers 288. You get inflated numbers here. Do they have McNeil is my dark horse. McNeil, my dark horse today. McNeil, watch. He's my dark horse at plus 780. He's my dark horse. If he's in the lineup. Tyler Soderstrom plus 360 in this ballpark. Luke Raley, I like those two. If I had to take two, it would be Raley. 3, it would be Raley. 4, it would be Raley. Shea. Raley, Shea, Rodriguez. But I'm gonna be playing some hits, runs, and RBIs in that though. I ain't even gonna lie. He said I'm gonna play Churio fancy. Yeah. I like Yandy. I got interest in Yandy, but I don't know, man. I don't know. This Seattle game is 10.5 runs, man. So they numbers gonna be inflated though. They numbers gonna be inflated because of that wind in that ballpark. But if you're trying to steal some money, man, or some runs, or some hit runs and RBIs and shit like that, it can come here. Josh Naylor, hits, runs, and RBIs. I ain't gonna try to chase no home runs in this game. I'm gonna be chasing hits, runs, and RBIs. I ain't gonna stunt. Even singular RBIs. I'm gonna be chasing all that. And this game here, I ain't too much worried about this game because it's the last game of the day. And it's how my day goes is gonna be predicated on how far I swing off into this one here, right? How my day goes. That's probably gonna see. But and you're not getting good value. They know Otani's in a good spot here with a 222 for a home run. Like there's nothing there. There's no value there. Springer 451. I like that. Jock Peterson 518. I need to see the lineup. I want Jock Peterson. They be hitting in the 1 to 3 hole. If he's hitting lineup, lead off, you know I'm betting him. Schwarber only 269. Them Cleveland boys, we know that. Damn, I can't bet no home run on them Giants. I want to, but I'm just wait. I have been chasing Ellie De La Cruz so much, man. I have been chasing him so much. He's so hit or miss for me. He's in play, Ellie. Buxton 244. I gotta go on down narrative street. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, y'all know I'm betting Hap. I'm just letting you know that right now. Y'all know I'm betting Hap because that's narrative street. Michael Bush looked good. The home run candidates for here: Lowe, Bush, Hap, and Cruz. Yep, Lowe, Bush, Hap, and Cruz. If I had to take two on paper, it's gonna be Brandon Lowe and Michael Bush. I'm betting Hap straight to the side. It's not a play that I'm giving out. It's just I'm betting him because of the history he got in there. That shit is good. I like that history. I mean, something about him going back. It's something about him going back, bro. Straight up. A three-legger. Let's go. Let's go Rice. I mean, man, I know he finna sit Brandon Lowe ass down, but I can't get past that motherfucking value and that motherfucking that data, right? It's gonna be the best man win out of them three motherfuckers there. I'm gonna take them. What are we getting? 243 and 240? No. I mean, I don't mind them, but no. What are we getting for Cags? 650? Fuck. Don't play this. Don't play this. Don't play this. Let me see. It's a L. Don't play this, but I'm playing it, okay? Jock Peterson. Do we got the lineup out? Texas lineup? Nope. He projected to hit leadoff. I don't mind him. I'm going to play this, man. Don't follow me down that dark alley. This is that one home run parlay, and that's all I got, right? That's all it is. It would be for home run parlays. Ben Rice home run, Jack Caglione home run, and Brandon Lowe. I'm with the three legs. I'm a manually round robin it. I'm a manually round robin it. Don't round robin it like that, through the site. You want to manually round robin a three leg. Just manually do that shit, man. Shout out to Banner, man. I got that from his ass. Only three legs. I'm not manual because you got one from the same team there. So what you're gonna have to do is, just bet all the combos. Yeah, man, that motherfucker gonna hurt me, man, straight up. He gonna hurt me. I got him once though. I should just leave him alone, shouldn't I? I should just leave him alone. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take him down, bro. You know where I'm putting him at? I'm putting Jack with my long run. I'm putting Jack with my long run. My long run is my long shot is Jeff McNeil plus 780. I'm gonna put him and him together, right? I'm gonna go with for the third leg, Rice, Lowe, and let me see. I want decent odds too, though. I don't want just know anything. Or have to be able to stomach that player. Fuck. Manzardo? Is it Manzardo? I mean, he's giving up 12 bombs. Like, what are we doing, right? So it should be Manzardo, right? For the good number. For a good number in a good spot, right? It should be Manzardo, right? He's giving up 12 bombs. I mean, win, lose, or draw. It should be, I ain't going to say, it could be either one of them. I'll just throw him in this one, right? At least give us a chance, right? So let's go like that. Whoever the fuck was I? Because you're gonna get okay. You're gonna give me plus 500 for Manzardo against a motherfucker who giving up bombs, right? Or Chase DeLauder. How about Chase DeLauder? Let's go Chase DeLauder. Angel Martinez. Look at that shit. Let's go Chase DeLauder. All right. He's hitting the opener too. Okay, so Chase DeLauder, Brandon Lowe, Ben Rice, 3-leg. I'm a round robin him. I'm not playing Brandon Lowe straight. But I'm gonna play Rice. I'm gonna play Chase straight. I'm not playing Brandon Lowe straight. And I'm a round robin him and play Rice straight, Chase straight. All the bets I said I like them. I'm gonna be playing hits, runs, and RBIs. That's my shit. I play hits, runs, and RBIs all day long, all day long, all day strong. Right? I don't play them on FanDuel because you can't bet them live. I like to bet them live too. Hits, runs, and RBIs. DraftKings in 365, you can bet them live and shit like that. Remember, it's lower totals out here, so it doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying, doesn't mean we're going to have a lot of runs. The game for me, the game of the day for me, of course, it's the last game of the evening, and which is the Seattle game, okay? So it is what it is, now. I like, if I'm doing hits, runs, and RBIs, I'm Otani, Shea Langoliers, Ramirez, probably Ramirez. Churio. That's a 4-leg right there. Otani, Langoliers, J-Ram, Churio. That's a 4-leg. I don't give a fuck what the odds are. I'm playing that. Peace out. Happy holidays.